where people often underestimate you. The patterns I see in people who can't be trusted. Hi, I'm Rowena Chase, a corporate investigator. I spend a lot of time with people at their most defensive, most stressed, and sometimes their most human. After a while, you stop being surprised by what people do. Here are the patterns I see again and again. Start with baseline behavior. The first thing I look at is someone's baseline, their default setting. People may think lying is about what someone adds to a story. Actually, it's about how they change when you shift the context. I've learned that untrustworthy behavior doesn't look dramatic. It's subtle shifts at moments where accuracy matters. Don't judge people by how they behave on a good day. Judge by how they behave when the conversation becomes uncomfortable. Look for timeline instability. After hundreds of interviews, here's something I no longer ignore. People who can't be trusted often struggle to maintain a stable timeline because they're trying to manage the story instead of recall it. I see this a lot in senior employees who are used to being unquestioned. When the sequence keeps changing only during pressured questions, you're looking at poor truth management. Consistency shouldn't feel like hard work. Pay attention to question resistance. One thing I've noticed over the years, people who have nothing to hide may be nervous, but they stay with the question. People who do have something to hide try to move away from it. They over-explain, redirect, question your tone, or frame themselves as misunderstood. Women listening to this will recognize it instantly. It's the same behavior we often see outside the office, too. Once you've seen it enough times, you know you're looking at evasion. Watch for documentation gaps. When the noise fades, documentation becomes the most reliable element. I've never had a case fall apart because someone kept too much proof. People who can be trusted tend to have some trail. Emails, messages, logs, approvals. Not perfect, just consistent. People who can't be trusted tend to bring only verbal assurances or vague references no one can verify. In my experience, when someone relies entirely on "my word is enough," it usually means it isn't. And deep down, I know this. As a woman who works in a field where people often underestimate you, intent sounds nice. Impact tells the truth. Ask yourself, do they make simple matters complicated? Does the responsibility always land elsewhere? Do you feel more drained than informed after dealing with them? Untrustworthy behavior is subtle, but shows up through the impact someone consistently creates. Once you start paying attention to that, people become much easier to read in the office and everywhere else.